Good day, everyone. I will present the Laboratory 5 project, which is about integrating RabbitMQ and Kafka in a web-based notification system. So this system demonstrates how messages are sent, processed, and received using two different messaging technologies. So when we say RabbitMQ, a message broker using queues, and Kafka is an event streaming platform using topics. So the objective is the main goal of this system is to send a notification message from a user and also process the message using both RabbitMQ and Kafka. And third is deliver the message to consumers. So this shows how producers and consumers communicate asynchronously. So the system components, so the system is composed of the following: Express server or server JSON. And second is RabbitMQ producer and consumer. And third is Kafka producer and consumer. And fourth is front end HTML, or it's up to you because this is also optional. So let's start. So step one is before running the system, start RabbitMQ using. So you need to find the RabbitMQ and you need to start it. So it's already start. So it is, so pwede na yan. At sa susunod naman is start Kafka and Zookeeper. So you go to the path of the Kafka bean, and you need to type start Zookeeper start. Zookeeper dot properties. So if you're done typing, click the enter and you will wait to run. So if you done run the Zookeeper, you may now proceed to excuse me, to Kafka. So Kafka dot server dot start dot backspace config serve server dot properties. So those that I show is Those are the services act as the message handlers of the system. So step two. S- step two is the how the system works flow. Or let me explain the complete flow step by step. So step one, user sends messages. So the user sends a message through web interface or postman post request to notify. Example. So for example, message is hello laboratory 5. So those the example of user send message. So step two is server receives request. So inside the server JSON, so the express server receives the message. So it validates also if the message exists. And then it sends the message to RabbitMQ and Kafka. So the so it means so this is the means of the server acts as a producer trigger. It is a wait. So let's also so let's then to know the private consumer that she is. So it is okay. Let's go to the second terminal. So the Kafka consumer waiting for messages. And let's go to the third terminal. So the server localhost 3000. So the step three is the RabbitMQ process. So producer or Rabbit producer JSON connects to RabbitMQ and creates a queue notification queue. So send the message. So the JavaScript is the channel. So the JavaScript is a channel sent to queue buffer and also message is stored in queue. So consumer. So this is the Rabbit consumer. So it is listens to the queue or send message in a real time. So this is the code. And also the output is the reserve received from Rabbit in queue. So, so for example, let's have so notification sent successfully. So dito natin yan makikita na na-receive ng Rabbit consumer. So step four is the Kafka process. So producer Kafka is send message to topic notification topic. So it is await. So it is await producer or send, or like just this is the message is stored in topic. So consumer Kafka. So let's go to consumer Kafka. So this is subscribes to the topic and continuously listens for messages. This is the this is the code, and the output is received from Kafka. So this is received from Kafka. Hi. So the summary of flow. So here is the simplified flow. So user sends messages. Server. So this is user send messages. So this is the example. Hi. And the server receive message. So this is the RabbitMQ received from Hi. And server sends to RabbitMQ and Kafka topic. So the consumers receive and display the message. So this is the received from RabbitMQ, and this is received from the Kafka, and this is for the sent to Kafka. So the difference between RabbitMQ and Kafka, so the feature types and the RabbitMQ message broker, and the Kafka is event streaming. So the storage, so the storage feature, so the RabbitMQ is the temporary queue, and the Kafka is persistent lag. In the use case, task processing is the RabbitMQ and data streaming in Kafka. So the result, messages are successfully sent and received. So both system works simultaneously and demonstrate real-world event-driven architecture. So, in conclusion, this project shows how RabbitMQ and Kafka can work together in a single system to handle messaging efficiently. So, it also demonstrates asynchronous communication, scalability, and real-time processing. So, that's all my presentation, and thank you for listening.